It is summertime in the 90s, before the internet, and I'm sitting on the couch with Ben, my best friend who has a bowl cut like I do, and I ask Ben what he wants to do, and Ben says what he always says. Oh no, dude, what do you want to do? And I don't know either, because it's already 2 months in the summertime and we have done everything we think we can do. Played basketball so many times, Ben knows I will never go left. Stayed up until midnight to watch the R-rated VHS tapes my mother owns. Pulled each other around in a wagon and toilet papered every house on the street except for our own. And so we turn on the television and Indiana Jones is playing. And afterwards we go outside because there is no internet. And we stare at the big tree on our street. The tree that is bigger than Ben's entire house, the tree that we have never been able to climb because we are little kids. But now, we are little kids that just watched Indiana Jones. And so we find some old bungee cords, and the hooks find themselves in our belt loops, and the other side's tied around the branches, and now we are almost to the top of the big tree. And anytime I am tired, I sit back, and I swing, and I quietly think to myself, maybe I am Indiana Jones. And Ben quietly thinks to himself, maybe this is a bad idea. And my belt loops quietly think to themselves, you fundamentally must understand my ability. But we are all thinking quietly. And so for a few seconds, it is silent. And at 9 years old, I transform into things I've never been before. An astronaut floating in space. A hummingbird buzzing in place. A beam of August light floating through the leaves. And then I hear a crack, which is not Indiana Jones, but my belt loops snapping apart, shrieking relief, and I fall all the way down the tree onto my back. And Ben rushes down and says, "Are you okay?" And I say, "I think so." And Ben starts to laugh. And I start to laugh, and I'm bleeding from my elbow, but it's just a scrape. And that means that I am human and alive. And we sit under the big tree and giggle until my mother comes to find us.